talk about Reliance because there is some internal restructuring plan for the retail business. Ashmit joins in with the details. Ashmit.
Well, Reliance Retail now looking to hive off the part of the business that dealt primarily with FMCG and looking to house that under one arm, under one company, which will then be a direct subsidiary of Reliance Industries. That's the long and short of the filing, the application that Reliance Retail has made before the Mumbai bench of the NCLT. Now, what we understand is that currently, the FMCG business is housed between Reliance Retail in part and partly under Reliance Consumer Products. What this application suggests is that there should be a new company by the name of New Reliance Consumer Products, which will now be a subsidiary of Reliance Industries. That's, of course, the proposal that has been made. Now, the rationale that has been put forth before the NCLT is that FMCG business by itself is a large business. It requires specialized, focused attention. It requires a different kind of expertise. It requires a different kind of skill sets as compared to the retail business. So essentially distinguishing the FMCG business from the retail business. Then subsequently, the application then also goes on to say that this business will require large, focused amounts of capital going forward, and that this hiving off, this demerger of sorts, will allow for attracting of these different set of focused investors, which will be primarily directed towards the FMCG business. That is also something that's on the cards. And finally, the application also goes on to say that that the consumer brands business, the FMCG business, is not a part of the retail business, strictly speaking, and therefore there is a requirement for housing this, for placing the FMCG vertical under a different company altogether, and that this is a part of an internal restructuring exercise. Now, what we understand is that this application is currently pending before the NCLT. The NCLT, on its part, has directed for Reliance Retail to get approval from its shareholders, to get approval from its creditors, both secured as well as unsecured. Subsequently, there is also a direction from the NCLT to give a clear list of any pending dues in terms of IBC.
Okay, Ashmit, sorry, cutting you off there. Apologies, we're running into market opening. Got the gist of it. Thank you for that update. That's an important one as the restructuring gets underway with respect to Reliance Retail and the consumer businesses.